Hi guys, back with another video, this time in my Erin Condren vertical life planner, which is so weird to say. And we are planning for the week of June 30th through July 6th, which again is just so weird to me. I really don't know how this video is going to go, but let's just get into it. If you are wondering what the heck is going on, I am trying out a new planning system. I have split my planning system from one planner into two different planners. I do have a couple videos up on my channel about that, or just, well, I have one, a mid-year check-in, and then setting up my planners. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I don't know how long I'll last in this planner, if I'm going to enjoy it, if I'm going to hate it. I have absolutely no idea, but here we go. For my first spread back in the Erin Condren, if you've been here for a long time, you knew that I started in this planner. I started my channel in this planner, and I would create decorate like me kits. And so for the first plan with me back in here, because I think I was using one of these, but it was a memory planner, so I didn't really count that. But I'm back in here to actually planning out my week, and so I thought I would throw it back and do a little bit of a decorate like me kit, except I'm not going to be creating a kit. My collection has grown a lot since then, and so I think if I just pull in the washi tape, I can build a kit around the colors of the washi tape. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it felt so weird pulling out a washi theme or a washi stack for this week. Oh, you just saw it. I have it here. I decided to go with a washi tape that I was absolutely obsessed with. That's what I chose. I absolutely love this washi tape, so much so that I have actually a second one. I don't even know if these washi tapes are good anymore because it's been so long, but we're gonna try. I would pick out my washi tapes is I would pick out my main one. In this case, it's this one. And then I would pick out a few accent washi tapes. So in this case, for the bottom washi that I'm going to be decorating with, I am going with these three here. And yeah, so I have this simply gilded one, just some bows with some silver foiled bows. I have this polka dot one here that matches like the corally orange color in here. I have this yellow one. Now I did buy the bouquet version. I kind of wish I bought the neutral version now, because I'm assuming in the neutral version the headers were not colored, and if I lay this down, you're going to be able to see the colors through it, and so that's kind of annoying. So I look through my stash, and if I'm going to continue with this planner, I feel like I'm going to have to pull out some more glitter headers or something, I don't know, or pull out my blank headers. I sold a sheet where the headers were just like cut out on sticker paper. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see when we get here. But anyways, it's currently Saturday right now, as I am, I missed that so much. This motion right here, I miss so much, and I'm excited to do that again. Yeah, I am just going to lay down the theme because, like I mentioned, it's Saturday right now, and yeah, let's just get into it, which really all I'm doing is laying down the washi tape. That's all I'm going to be doing today. So I am going to start off with this one, and I'm going to move it pretty much all the way down to the bottom, if not all the way to the bottom, but oh wait, I need to give myself room to do a clean edge, because I do want a clean edge at either side. And I'm actually going to pull it all the way into the sidebar. I don't plan on using the sidebar, so yeah, I am going to pull it all the way through to the sidebar. This feels wrong. This feels awkward. I don't even know. I'm gonna start with just this side and finish off this side. So next I am going in with this one here. Normally I can only pull washi tape one way, but we are just going to wing it and see if I can do this without flipping over my planner, because normally I would want to flip this around to lay down this washi, but I think I can do it. There we go. And then the star of the show, which is this one here. Hopefully it's okay. This is very, very old. Ooh, I can feel it kind of tacky. I'm gonna pull it very slowly. Oh my goodness, this feels very, very nostalgic right now. But in case you missed my other videos explaining why I'm in here, I felt like I just needed a little bit of a change. That's all it is. I was getting a little bit tired in my journey planner. I felt like I needed some nostalgia in my life, and this is a planner that I feel does it for me, because this is where I started my planning journey, my decorative planning journey into this community. And going forward, well, you know what? I'm not even say going forward, because I don't know if I'm gonna last in this planner. I did not give myself any room to pull this washi tape or cut this washi tape. No, I did it. I cut it a little bit short, but it's okay. It's so satisfying lining up the washi tape against the next one down, or the next one. I do miss that about this planner. As far as like these headers go, I don't think I'm going to do anything with them. I am just going to place boxes within like these spaces. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use headers. Well, I guess if a box doesn't land in that area, I'm going to have to use a header or something, but I think I'll worry about that when I get to planning for the week. There is the bottom washi. Now the question is, do I want to use this washi tape at the top, or do I want to use the headers? Let's see if I feel like this actually matches pretty good to the color in the bottom. So you know what? I am just going to go with the headers, and that way I don't have to white anything out. The yellow, like the colors of these headers, will not peek through. And yeah, I think this will be good. I'm going to leave the date covers or the dates as is. I'm not going to change them. Maybe in the future if I'm using a kit, then yeah, definitely I will use the date covers if it comes in a kit. And I think I do need to find a quote sticker for the sidebar, because that is just what I'm used to doing, and I think I can find a Happy Planner quote sticker that would match these colors, because usually those quote stickers are pretty bright. Why is this so satisfying to lay down headers and like lining it up with the headers or whatever it's called? So there is the headers. I am going to find a quote sticker for here, and I will be right back. So I did find this one in my stash. Color is close enough. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. This is what I'm going to be using in the sidebar as a quote sticker, because I just feel like it needs one for some reason. I'm just so used to having one there. Alright, and that is actually the theme of the week, which is crazy. And then I'm just going to pull whatever I can find from my stash to plan out my week. So we'll see how this goes. Like I mentioned, it's Saturday, so I'll be back in 2 days to see how it goes, but that'll be 1 second for you. So let's get into planning for the week. Alright, here we go. Erin Condren, day 1. I mentioned that I don't have a kit, so I'm just pulling everything from my reusable sticker books. So here I have like random icons. I have my mini boxes, which I've been having a hard time finding the colors that I would want. And then I have my label stickers here in half boxes. All 3 of those books were from Amazon. They are really good. They were cheap. I have them linked in my storefront down below. That is an affiliate link, but those are like the best, cheaper reusable sticker books that I have found. They hold on to the stickers good, but they also release really well. I have my stickers pulled for today. I had such a hard time trying to figure out what's going on for today, or just pulling stickers in general. I'm tired, and there's like a lot to get done today, so my mind is all like flustered. I know this one is from EveryMinuteAStory, and this is of course to mark Hello Monday. I'm using my new Pentel Energel pen. This is an 05. It's a bit thicker than my liking, but I really want to use this pen today, so I'm gonna use it. I could change out the ink, but nah. I feel like the Erin Condren paper is good for like thicker inked pens, so I don't think I'm going to mind this today. Alright, Hello Monday. So like I mentioned, a lot of these things are from my reusable sticker book, so honestly I'm not going to know where a lot of them are, but if I do know where they're from, then I will let you know. Don't know where this box sticker is from, but I know this computer sticker is from Kylie Designs, and I do believe she is closed. I am going to write lots of work because I have a lot of work to get done, some end of the year stuff. I still need to prep for the limited edition kit pre-sale, just a lot of things. This not flag sticker, bow paper clip is from my shop. It's on a Mama's Minis, and Jaden does work today, so I'm just gonna write Jaden work. I know what time he works, but I have mentioned that I have given up on writing the time that he works. Box sticker is from, I know this one is from one of my kits, this style. This cell phone sticker is from a Mama's Minis, I think. Yeah, a Mama's Minis. And then I'm just going to write something along the lines of, we switched over my dad's phone and I just want to make sure he's done with it so I can reset his phone to factory. So that's what I'm going to write, reset dad's phone to, I'm just going to write, yeah, factory. They can do that at the store, but I know how because I watched them the last time, so I want to do that. And then sometime this week we do need to make it to the mall, so I can do that. And I also need to make an Amazon return at Whole Foods, which was weird. Usually I do the UPS store, but that didn't give me an option. Well, it did, but I had to pay shipping to ship it back for the return. But then the Whole Foods was free, which I didn't know they did that. I do not like the lines of the headers. I wish they would get rid of these, honestly. So I will be covering it with a glitter header that I found in my stash. And then I am going to put this Polaroid box, is what I call it, because it kind of looks like a Polaroid, and I think it's crooked. That's one thing that I do like about the Erin Condren paper, is that I can peel up my stickers if I need to. If I don't press it down too hard, I don't have to worry about it ripping the paper. Emoji from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. Did I mention I don't know where that's from? I have no idea. And the Polaroid sticker is from my shop, CoffeeMonsterzCo. I didn't make the dinner menu. July dinner. Yeah, I know tomorrow's July, but I'm getting there. I will do it. And then the last thing is I have this reading emoji from the CoffeeMonsterzCo. I have been reading a lot lately. I read on my Kindle because a paper subscription, and I just get the books that are free. I'm just going to put reading time. I have been definitely making myself time to read every single day, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I did want to mark it just because I've been, just so back into reading. Anyways, that is the plans for today. Old me in the Erin Condren would have had to fill this all the way to the bottom, but I don't feel the need to. I could mark one more thing and then it would actually fill it out, and that is that I want to set up the warmers today to make the house smell better. Should I mark it? I might as well. I have these stickers from HappyDaya that I love using. They are warmer stickers, and I feel like it would match this kit really well, so you know what? I am going to do it. I just need to find the stickers I want to use. Alright, yeah, this is definitely going to fill out this space here. So box sticker from ChicStreetStickerBoutique. This is the warmer that I was talking about. Her warmers are so cute. I think I just wanted to use a sticker more than I actually want to warm the house or set up the warmers for today, the Scentsy warmers. I think I just more so want to use a sticker because I did use this the other day and I thought it was really cute. What do I want to write? I would always write new scent. Should I write turn on warmers? And that ends up filling out the day. But that is it. That's the plans. I will see you in a second to fill out the plans for Tuesday. Alright, Tuesday morning, I managed to get a bunch of stickers for today. Just had a sneeze attack, so I'm hoping I don't sniffle too much. This label sticker is from my stash. I actually don't know where that one's from. I can't even take a guess. Today I wanted to make it a point to wake up and do makeup, so I'm just gonna write makeup on this sticker. I didn't put it on yesterday, but today is just one of those days where I want to. This clean bathroom sticker, I almost want to say it's from Sweet Tea Plans because she has a office scene almost like that, but I don't know. I am going to work down a little bit more just so I know how much spacing that I have. Putting down this glitter header that I think is crooked, and then this doesn't count, so the icon needs to go on this side. This is from an old $2 Tuesday sheet, and this reading emoji is from the CoffeeMonsterzCo. And then under here, I'm just going to write clean the bathroom. I didn't get to it yesterday because I tackled my work to-do list yesterday, and so that took up like all day. Today is the day that I do need to clean the bathroom, and this is to mark finished book. I wanted to originally write finish book and find a new book, but I think I already found the new book. Usually when I'm like 50% done, because the Kindle will tell you how much you've gotten done, I will go in and find another book. So I do think I already have one. This clean kitchen sticker is from HappyDaya, and this is to mark that I need to empty the fridge. I did separate these two. Usually, like in my journey planner, I would put these under the same little mark, or icon or whatever, but not using a kit this time around is becoming a little bit difficult, especially with these colors. I feel like these colors are a bit unique, like the muted yellow tone, or I just don't have a lot of those colors, so that's what's making it difficult. All right, this label sticker I know is from a Planner Pixie Co kit. This laundry icon is from Planner Junkie, which I don't think she's open anymore, but this is just to mark laundry piles. It's Tuesday, tomorrow's laundry day, and also trash day. That's why I go to empty the fridge. As I was pulling my stickers, I was like, I don't know if Jaden works today, and then I got a Life 360 message that Jaden completed a drive, and with the mileage that popped up, I already knew that he went to work. Big bow sticker, I don't know where it's from. Like I mentioned, I'm pulling a lot of my stickers from my reusable sticker book, so I'm kind of just pulling whatever I have on there. Right, another glitter header. This is from my shop, and this little post-it note also from my shop, and this area is very blank. So should I put this icon up in here? Maybe I can take up some of the room to make it look not as big, even though now there's one here. Maybe I can draw an arrow there. Anyway, we're having pasta and breadsticks for dinner, and then I will draw a little squiggle arrow there, and that'll take up that space. And the last thing that I have is this planner flat lay from HappyDaya, and this is to mark. I'm going to write hello. I'm gonna write hello common planner and then goodbye journey planner underneath, because today is the day that I am bringing out my common planner. I finished out June as far as journaling goes, and I am starting in my journey planner for the first month, for the first day of Jan. I can't write. That got messed up. That's okay. No, it's not okay. Yes, is it? Yes, it is. The first day of July. So I have my common planner here. I don't know when you'll see the video of me decorating it, but I did have a different cover, but I kind of switched it out to kind of match what I had before. Not really, but switched it out a little bit. So that's what it looks like now. And here is all of the plans for today. Anyways, that's it for today's plans. I'll see you in a second to fill the plans for Wednesday. Alright, Wednesday morning I have my stickers pulled for today. I am having such a hard time. What I need to do is pre-plan the rest of the week, because there's like things I know I need to get done, but I can't wrap my head around what needs to get done. And I think it's because I have not pre-planned anything, and I think I need to. I have this coffee sticker from my stash. I have no idea where this is from. I'm gonna put that down, and to make it easy, I'm just going to use this quote sticker from my shop that says coffee o'clock. I had a small headache last night. I think because the weather changed slightly. It's been super hot, and now it's a little bit cooler and breezier, so yeah, I think that's what caused it, but my head is okay today. This box sticker is from my stash, but I know it's from the Universal kit, I believe. OnceMoreWithLove laundry icon. I'm going to write off of the planner to make it easier, and then I will place the stickers down. So it is laundry day today. I think I can leave myself a gap because this sticker is pretty small. Actually, I'm going to move it in even more. I should use tweezers because I can see that the ink is still a little bit wet. Laundry icon. Today is laundry day. It's a bit later this morning. It is 7:13 right now. A little bit of a later start. Next is this bow sticker from my stash. I have no idea where it's from, but it matches the kit. It's got that corally orange color and then yellow also, so I thought that was perfect. And then Jaden does work today. He's at work right now. Alright, oh no, I'm gonna write off of the paper. I'll leave it on camera so you can see it though. Alright, so label sticker, and then this doctor icon is from my shop on a Mama's Minis, and I'm just gonna write make Little's doc appointments. Ryder needs one to enter 7th grade, and Destiny is like, oh no, I put it on the wrong side, and I don't have another one of these color boxes. Alright, Okay. I wrote that really nice too. Bring out my book once again. Let's see if I can find another color that's similar, that's wide enough. Anyway, I'm gonna use this one. I know it's not, it's like more green than it is blue, and I have a lot more blue teal colored stickers, which would make it aqua. Isn't aqua more blue? Turquoise? I don't even know. Okay, let's try this. I think I put littles because I feel like it took up more room. All right, down to cover these lines because I do not like them. Is that straight? I cannot tell. There we go. I guess I could have moved chain work down a little bit more, but that's okay. Now this pencil icon is from my shop on Mama's Minis. I need to make write out Costco list. I'm going to Costco tonight, this evening or whatever, so I do want to write that out. Now we have this box sticker from my stash. I do know this is from my shop, maybe on one of my kits. Every Minute a Story beanie in a washi stack, and it is 75% off washi. Every Wednesday I am trying to get rid of the stock that I have because I'm not going to be selling it anymore. Right, using this glitter header to cover this line, and then I have this laundry icon from Mama's Minis, and I'm just going to write quick vacuum around the house. Done. And the last thing that I have to mark down is this Costco from OnceMoreWithLove, and I'm just going to write Costco run, and I'm going to double write Costco. Oh wait, this is supposed to be in a box. Putting down a box. Costco. I'm gonna write evening Costco run because we're gonna go closer to when they close. Hopefully it's less crowded. Anyway, so that is the plans for today. Lots of home stuff. Nothing too exciting. Anyways, I will see you in a second to build the plans for Thursday. Thursday morning, I have my stickers pulled. Alright, so first thing I'm putting down is a glitter header so I know my spacing. I have this large computer sticker that I'm just centering. Of course, Thursdays I always mark lots of work. And then this girl sticker or coffee sticker is from IllustratedByKaui. I just need coffee this morning once again, and I'm just going to write but first coffee instead of using a script. There we go. I am looking forward to coffee this morning. And then I'm going to write lots of work for this one. I will say I do miss the grid. I miss the grid sticker or the grid layout. I think if Erin Condren came out with like grid paper, I think I would be so happy because I am missing the grid. I am missing writing smaller. I feel like in here I need to write bigger. I don't know if I talked about this earlier in the week. My mind has been a mess, but I think that would be perfection. Box sticker is from my stash. I know that one's from my shop on one of the monthly kits, I believe. The camera cut me off. This little section is going to be for like these random things that I need to do. I am using this box sticker to cover one of the lines, and then now I will work my way back up. This camera sticker, I know it's not the right kind of camera, but I do need to recharge one of the Ring camera batteries. We have one camera that's not hooked up to a solar. I should have just put battery because it's literally just one. Like I mentioned, it's just one that's not hooked up to solar, so I need to go and refill that one. This crazy cleaning girl, I believe this is from Planner Studio, and she is closed. Destiny ended up sleeping in because she stayed up all night, and so I did not get to vacuum yesterday because by the time she woke up it was too hot to vacuum, and so I didn't do that. Although I will say I could probably vacuum and it would not bother her one bit. That girl can sleep through anything. I'm using a divider sticker to cover the line instead of a glitter header just to change things up. This shopping sticker is from my shop on Mama's Minis. I don't know if I'm going to do this today. It really depends on Ryder's plans. If his friends are coming over or not. Do not want to leave them home alone, and I kind of don't want to take them. I took one of them last time I had to do errands, but we need to, we need to. One is return Dad's phone. He switched it over. I switched over, and he made sure that everything was switched over. And the second thing is the Amazon return at Whole Foods, which never returned anything at Whole Foods. Didn't know they do that, but I do need to get that done, and they're both in the same place, so I figure I might as well get them done at the same time. Again, I don't know if that will get done today, but I did want to mark it down to get it off my head. I did want to share one thing that I did yesterday. Oh wait, one more thing. Let me get my stickers. Okay, I got my stickers. A paper bag came home yesterday. I don't get paper bags from the store store because I always use reusable bags since our stores don't offer bags. So if you ever come to Hawaii, you need to use reusable bags because there are some stores that have bags for 15 cents. Either paper bags or these like fabric-y reusable bags. I don't know why I was doing this. And so yeah, but you gotta pay 15 cents for them. My dad never has, half the time he has a reusable bag, half the time he doesn't. He ended up going to Safeway and he brought home a paper bag, and I was like, perfect timing. So my B6 Common Planner, I think this cover was made for the B6 Common Planner. It's very snug, and it might be because I put a paper in here also, but I want to go back to the reusable paper bag, but I'm going to write paper bag cover. I was waiting for one to come home because he's the only one that ends up bringing them home. So I want to get that done today because I have one. And I wanted to share with you one other thing that I did to this planner to make it easier to protect it just a little bit. I do need to zoom out for that, so let me do that. Alright, so with my planner, I had mentioned in a previous video that I really wanted to keep this planner open on my desk because with my journey planner, I didn't really do that because it kind of took up a lot of room when it was open. It would kind of get in the way and I couldn't fold it back on itself, but with this planner, I can fold it back on itself. It takes up less real estate on my desk. And so what I did was, when I flip this over, you will see it. So I didn't want, I felt like over time, like me like pulling this back and forth and like it rubbing on the desk, that the page would get ruined that was on top of the desk part, because I do move it every so often, and I didn't want the stickers to get ruined. I didn't want it to get dirty. I wanted it to look clean. So what I did is grabbed one of my old covers, because I have so many covers, and I trimmed it down. So normally they laminate a border around the cover, right? I don't know, you can see that right there. They laminate around the cover, but what I did was I cut that extra lamination off, so it's kind of like a dashboard, and that way when I put my planner down and I move it, I'm not moving it with the stickers. It's not getting dirty. I feel like even though my desk looks super clean, for some reason like it still gets dirty, and this I can easily wipe if it gets dirty. And the best part is that whatever like thing that I need it on, I can flip it. So now that this is here, now I can move it and I don't have to worry about the page getting dirty. But since we are in the second half, I am gonna put it this way. I also put a few sticky notes. I mentioned the other day that or did I mention it, or was I just thinking it? I'm a little bit of a mess this week, just a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I felt like I was having a hard time planning out the week because there was a lot of things on my mind that I thought I was forgetting. And so I just grabbed a couple of sticky notes to now put on my little dashboard, and it has things that I need to get done. I do put this on the side that's protected though, so I do need to flip it. It was on the other side because it was flipped the other way, but now we're on the second half, so I put that on the protective side, and now that's there, and I can also just reference it to figure out what else I need to get done. That is what I did. So here, if I flip it over, now the pages are protected. I don't feel like my pages will get dirty. The washi tape won't pull up if it gets caught to the table. I originally was going to put it on a stand, and I couldn't find my original Erin Condren stand anywhere. I don't think I donated it, but I can't find it, so it has been sitting on my desk like this, and it's protected now. But anyways, that is it for now. I will see you in a second to fill out the plans for Friday. Alright, Friday morning, I have my stickers pulled. I have given up looking for stickers that are leaning more towards like green than blue, teal colored, or aqua. I give up. I'm just pulling stuff in the same color family at this point. The flower doodle is from my shop, and this is to mark Aloha Friday. I discovered something this morning, which I don't think I've ever looked into it, but fountain pens work in this planner. And the thing is, I like to write bigger in this planner, like a bigger font compared to like my common planner or journey planner. And I have the TWSBI Eco in fine, or is it extra fine? I'm not too sure, but this one tends to lay down ink better. But look, it doesn't feather it. The ink does need time to dry, but it looks absolutely perfect on the Erin Condren papers. So I think I'm going to be using this more often than not, especially because I'm going to probably just stick to black ink in this planner. But this makes me so happy because I just love this pen, but I think I will have to use this on like sticker paper. Then I heard someone come into the room, so I stopped filming and then I couldn't get it to focus as close, so we might be a little bit far. Oh, I think I'll still have to use the gel pen on sticker paper, but that's fine because I feel like the thickness of these two pens, they kind of match, so I'm just really excited. So I think next week I'll be using my TWSBI Eco because I haven't been able to use that pen because it's been like on the thicker side and I don't really care for it in the Tomoe River paper planners or Sands and papers, whatever. It doesn't even work in there. These day off banners from an old $2 Tuesday, but I'm going to put but not me. John is off today, but I have work to get done, so I'm just writing but not me, which is fine. I planned on working today anyway. I don't really take like holidays or whatever. Next, I'm putting down this large box sticker, which I think I'm gonna have to find something to put in between, but I'm trying to switch it up as far as covering the line goes. I really wish that wasn't in there. This little character, I don't know where it's from. I found it in my reusable sticker book. I did not get to vacuum and I just kind of skipped dusting. Destiny slept in again yesterday. She actually just went to bed an hour ago, but I had told her yesterday that even if she's sleeping, I need to vacuum. So she knows that I will be vacuuming at some point, but honestly, I really don't think she's going to end up waking up because like I mentioned, that girl can sleep through a lot of things. Alright, I do want to take up some space, so I'm just going to use the one that I used yesterday in that teal color, but the Hobonichi cousin sized one instead, and put that down. Need to rearrange or put that one down. Okay, I just wanted to take up that little bit of space. Next, I am putting down this paperclip bow, and that is from IllustratedByKaui. Jaden does work today. I don't know what time though. I think he closes, so that down. Moving in, next I'm putting this box sticker down. It's a Polaroid box. I now have a full sheet of that in the shop, or it's releasing this weekend, or it released already. I don't know. But as far as laundry things go, I should have flipped this around and put laundry here. But I am going to put away the clothes that's on the line, and then today is laundry piles since tomorrow is laundry day. In this section here, I am just putting down a pizza icon. We are having Pieology today. That, and then I am putting down a glitter header, and I actually have nothing else to mark for today. Nothing else is really going on that I know of, just these things. But if something else does happen, then I have the space to put it down. And yeah, that is it for now. I will see you in a second to fill the plans for Saturday. Alright, currently Saturday morning. I have my stickers pulled. There is nothing going on per usual. I remember that I was using things from my stash, and so this was in my reusable sticker book. It's just this wash clothes sticker from, I actually have no idea where. That's the junk thing about that sticker book. This box sticker I do know is from ChicStreetStickerBoutique. This reading open book sticker, even though I read on a Kindle, is from my shop, and I'm just going to read. That's all. I am now deep into my book, so I want to continue reading and make time for that. This paw print is from my shop, and we need to go to Petco to do a pickup order. I'm just gonna write pickup order and then write Petco. They're having a sale, so I ended up ordering Titan's food because it was like $15 off, I think. Alright, planning time flatly is from OnceMoreWithLove, and I'm already plan next week. I drew 3 hearts, small hearts, to take up the space. Right, scallop box is from one of my kits. It was in my sticker book, but one of my kits. This Yum Munchkin from OnceMoreWithLove. Today we are having Terry burgers for dinner. I did get to vacuum yesterday. I did it while Destiny was sleeping, and I asked her when she woke up. I was like, did you hear anything? She's like, nope. And so, but I didn't dust, so I do need to do the dusting. I wasn't in the mood to like dust yesterday. Glitter header to cover that. I know we're a little bit of the same color right here, but box sticker is from my stash, but I think that one's from my shop. I found this clean fridge in my stash, and I need to take out old food. I have a lot in there for some reason, especially because we're gonna have some Terry burger stuff left over. And that completes today. The next thing that I'm gonna do before I turn off the camera for today is I had a question about this like little folder thing that I made in one of my videos, and I feel like this is easy enough to explain without doing it because honestly I don't need another one. So I am going to bring out the supplies that I used to make this and then just do a quick explanation because like I said, it's very simple. The only supplies that you're going to need is your journaling card, but I don't suggest the journaling card unless you're making it for, say, small sheets like the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo or OnceMoreWithLove. If you are using it to store kits like I do, this card will not work because you need space. I have this, I actually don't even remember where this is from. I don't know if it was a freebie that I printed or anything like that. Let me measure it for you so I can tell you how big it is. This is 7.75 by 5.5, and I find that this is a good size to hold your like full-size sticker sheets that you get from other shops. Like mine's are generally about 5 by 7, so if you want to make it to hold kits, then I would do this size. But if you're just looking to hold small stickers, then one of the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo or any like shops that offer journaling kits, I think they're 5 by 7, you could easily make it with this. I have this pulled out just to kind of explain, but I don't have anything at this size right now. Alright, so supplies that you're going to need is whatever card you're going to be using. You can get 2 cards, you can print something, you can, whatever you want you can do. You also need a cardstock if you're not doing like a double design on each side of your little, I don't know, sticker folder. This is what mine looks like, by the way. You'll need that. You'll need self-adhesive laminating sheets. I have these here. I found these on Amazon. I think they're fairly cheap. So you'll just need self-adhesive one. It's a lot easier. A pair of scissors, and I use these from Target Dollar Spot. This made it super easy to make pockets. I was trying to be fancy with pockets. It absolutely did not work, so I used these. So what you do is you need to cut out your cardstock unless you're using like a double designed card or whatever. That's the same size, but you need one the exact same size as your journaling card, whatever you're going to be using as the cover. So you would cut that out. And then once you have that done, you would take your self-laminating sheet just like this. Okay, so what you do is you put one card here, and then your card that you have cut out, you just leave the smallest of gap, and the reason you want to do that is so that it's easier to fold. So as you can see, I have the smallest of gaps in between, and that makes it super easy to fold. You don't want them to butt up next to each other because you're gonna have a hard time folding it. So you'll lay these down on your laminating sheets, and if you do this size or the smaller size, it should fit on one laminating sheet. So you're gonna laminate that first. You're going to flip it over, and because these are only one-sided, then you will grab another one and laminate the back side so that you have one lamination sheet here and one lamination sheet here. And then once you do that, I just grab something on the sharper side or run your fingernail to really fold over that corner. You could also use kind where you have to like insert into a thermal thing, and then just use the same thing. You would insert both of your cards in there, leave that tiny little gap, run it through your thermal thing, and then you can just cut it out and fold it over because that laminates both sides for you. But I only had these, and so that is what I use. It's a bit thinner than the ones that are thermal, but it works just as fine. So 2 sheets of self-laminating if you're doing it that way, or just 1 sheet of the thermal. So once you have that laminated, then you'll just go ahead and cut the edge. Make sure you leave a border because otherwise it'll be like exposed and it's more likely to break. So once you have that, you have your folder. The next thing that I did to do pockets, I tried to do like a pocket and then like laminate it around, but that absolutely did not work. So I do have these from the Target Dollar Spot. When people were hoarding them, I did purchase a lot of packs. That's all they are. I put one on each side, and what I do, I'll just do it because I can use these pockets over and over again. What I do is I grab like a blade of some sort and I cut the edge. And this is usually how I use these because they're usually too small. Okay, this one I kind of cut bad, but you would cut the edge so now this flap opens, and as you can see, that flap opens. Put one here, cut the opposite side, and I put one here, and that's my pockets. So things can fall out and they kind of shift when they're in here, but that doesn't really bother me. I really don't care. So that's how I hold. So like on this side I have my monthly kits that I'm using, and I just tuck it into the pocket. And like I mentioned, it does slide around because it's exposed. For the other side though, I needed a little bit more layers, and so what I have here is a piece of acetate, and I cut it to fit, I guess you can say, the width of this pocket. And I wanted an extra pocket, but I wanted to be able to take things in and out of this pocket, but then also utilize this pocket here. I have no idea where both of these are from. I want to say Simply Gilded, but I have absolutely no idea. But this is just a thick piece of acetate, and I placed another pocket that fit the CoffeeMonsterzCo stickers in the pocket. So I just found that in my stash. You could easily use another one of these if you wanted to. I just needed a couple of layering pockets within the pocket, if that makes any sense. So once I put this in here, I technically have 3 pockets. I have this back one in here, which is where I usually hold the kit for the week that I'm using. In this case, it's just glitter headers and my sticker release paper, so that gets held in there. This I keep in here because I was changing fountain pens a lot, and I wanted to keep these handy instead of having to keep digging into my stash, so I kept those in here. And because now I have this third pocket that's protected, which is still if I'm just that one pocket, everything just slips into there. I still have this third pocket in the front, and that is where I keep my Manini weather stickers that I use in my tracker. And that is pretty much how I made this. It's super simple, not a lot of tools. If I ever do make another one, I will do like a reel or a TikTok video on that and just make it super simple. But as of right now, I don't need another one, so I didn't want to make another one. But that is the gist. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, that is how I make this little pocket. It's super helpful to just keep the things that I'm using for the week or the month in there, and I just keep it right on my thing. I can bring it out as I need it, grab the stickers that I need, and put it back. And plus it's super thin, and that's what I love about it. It's just a little folder. I just love that thing so much. I'm glad that I made it for myself. And yeah, that is it. I hope that helped. Anyways, that is it for today's plans. I will see you in a second. Fill out the plans for Sunday. All right, Sunday, last day of the week. I'm actually gonna flip my planner just a little bit so there's only a few pages, so I have an easier time writing. I am gonna start off with the glitter header so I know my spacing though, because I do have 2 things that I'm writing above this line. All right, so I do have actually a lot of room. So I'm going to try to take up this space. This couch sticker is from my shop. You know, we're just going to space things out. I don't like to space things out too much, but that's just what's going to happen this time. And then this sticker of stickers is from my shop. This is crooked. What I do like about the Erin Condren is that you can move stickers around after you place them, and they'll come right up. Well, my stickers anyway, as long as they're not placed down for a long time. Today is newbies at 9. I do need to film the reel right after this. I'm going to do that. And then this is to do like a little house reset. That spacing doesn't I really like that spacing, but it is what it is. Actually, I move this up a little bit to cover one line maybe. This up a little bit. Mind the spacing as much? Yeah, I guess it looks a little bit better. Okay, and then, oh wait, this is a cousin size box. I put that down and then cover the line with this little dog. I didn't pick up the Petco order, and so I need to do that today. So I'm just gonna write Petco. I don't want them to put it back on the shelf. And then the only couple of things left is I am using this big emoji sticker. I didn't like sit down to plan it next week, but I did. What did I do? I pulled my kits. I laid down some of like the deco stickers in my work planner and stuff like that, but I didn't actually do any plan. Like I didn't lay down the kit in here, and I didn't pre-plan. I just found this time to plan sticker in, I really wanted to put it on this side, but I'm writing on this side. Oh well, wait, I'll figure it out in a second if I'm going to use it or not. Jaden does work today, so I'm just writing Jaden work, and he actually sent me his schedule for, what's it called, next week, so I have that. I'm going to go back into my reusable sticker book and see if there's anything else that I can use for time to plan. I'm going to use this flat lay in, nope, that won't work either. I really want to use that one. Oh, here, I can use these instead. I am going to go with the teal color. That way I can put the time to plan on the other side. Do need to cover the lines, and then I can just put time to plan here. And then what about that little section right there? Maybe I will do some little bits to take up the space because I don't like that space there. So let's do these stars, and then maybe a little heart. There we go. I am satisfied with that. And that completes the week. That's all we have planned for today. So let me zoom out and show you what the whole week looks like. All right, so here we have the whole week and I love it. I really enjoyed being back in this planner. I have also been loving my B6 Common Planner as a little sidekick for everything else that I like to plan, track, journal, whatever. I probably shouldn't have chosen such like unique colors for my very first week because it was a little bit hard to pull stickers, but I think everything came together. I really wish there's more of this neon color, but this color is actually really hard to print, so I guess that's okay. But I do love how this week turned out. I'm actually excited to be using a kit next week. But anyways, that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you always so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.